Want to know how the Vedic astrology of April is going to affect your personal natal chart? Well, let's get into it today, guys. So, all right, we have some pretty crazy astrology going on in April, and we have so much activating the Pisces house. So we have Rahu with exalted Venus. Rahu heightens everything. Venus is exalted. Huge themes of creativity, love, romance, and extremes as the eclipses are approaching as well too. So in Vedic astrology, we always want to look at the transits from lagna or ascendant, and then from the moon sign, also known as Chandra lagna. We never want to miss Chandra lagna. I've found that those transits can be even more accurate than from the natal lagna or ascendant. Let's get into it today, guys. All right, so let's get started with Aries, lagna, or moon. The solar eclipse and all the planets activate your 12th house. This deals with endings, closure, completions of old cycles. May have some disrupted sleep or sleep issues at this time. The positive is there can be some very intuitive and psychic dreams. That's the 12th house. Deals with secret enemies as well too. So just, being cautious of who you're surrounding yourself with. Foreign lands and travels can be a theme that come up. 12th house is we're going far away. We're leaving the country when it's about 12th house travels. Very much about completing and closing old cycles and chapters. All right, Taurus, lagna, or moon. People from the past, old friendships are coming to an end, and you can meet new, interesting, influential people. This is the 11th house axis, okay? So the people that you want to surround yourself at this time is going to be powerful, influential, and people that are kind of, going to get you to where you need to get into this life. It's not so much interested in friendships from the past. You're wanting to meet new, success-driven, and more interesting, influential people. Great time to go to events, organizations. Also, the 11th house does rule large sums of money that come all at once. So it's a really positive time financially as well. Your older siblings may need some of your time or energy. 11th house is older siblings, or something can be worked through with the siblings. Money can also really increase at this time. The 11th house is the house of great gains. All right, Gemini, lagna, or moon. Fame, reputation, and work is all lit up. All right, so it's activating the 10th house of career, work, and public recognition. If there's anything you want to do in terms of business, success, anything that's 10th house related, this is the time to do it. I can't emphasize that enough. If you have a Gemini, lagna, or moon, there's going to be recognition. There's going to be a lot of purpose in your work. And if you work for yourself, things can blow up on the business front. If you work for someone else, you can gain money or just have more recognition in the workplace. All right, you're really on fire this month when it comes to business and public recognition. Huge up level in all the 10th house themes. All right, Cancer, lagna, or moon. The eclipse and the stellium goes into the 9th house. This is a pretty lucky time period, as the 9th house is fortunate, lucky, and very spiritual. So it's a time to learn more about spirituality. You might be more open-minded. Your perspective is sort of more open. Your mind is more willing to look at different viewpoints, perspectives, and cultures. Maybe learning something new or teaching. If you want to do something in terms of like teaching a course or teaching anything, great time for that as well too. You might be traveling. Also, a lot of different viewpoints and perspectives are coming to you at this time, and you may have to see the father for something that is important as well. Leo, lagna, or moon. This eclipse and stellium is going through the 8th house. This is intense energy. 8th house is truths coming out from the past, deep psychological healing, closure, and there can be a lot of deep research. You're wanting to find the answers to something that feels unresolved at this time, and you can find the answers at this time. Great time for research, study, anything that needs like a deep dive. Great time for that. Profound changes and deep psychological transformation. Money can come in through others, okay? The 8th house always rules money that comes out of the blue, inheritance, settlements, large sums of money in the mail. That's the 8th house. All right, Virgo, lagna, or moon. Really intense energy for relationships. It's all going through the 7th house axis. Huge changes in relationships or business partnerships. Can find out something explosive or hidden from your romantic or business partner. Huge changes in the way that you view your relationships, and something may be off or hidden, so just being cautious of the relationships that you're involving yourself in. Something that was previously hidden can come to the light around relationships and business partnerships. If there's already issues, then there can be explosive or intense truths that come out. It can also indicate healing if you want to work on relationships and improve them. Also, if you're single, this can bring in a partner at this time or just an important relationship. Because Mercury is retrograde in that 7th house, it can actually be a partner from the past, or you can be thinking about a past relationship, very much so on your mind. All right, Libra, lagna, or moon, the eclipse and all the energy is going through the 6th house. This is all around exercise, diet, health, daily routine. Also, the work life can change in some way at this time. Coworkers may change. It also rules pets, so there can be something that goes on with your pets and your animals at this time. Just checking on your pets as well too, and your health and wellness. Good time to exercise and just get your health in check and in order. Scorpio, lagna, or moon, this eclipse is going through the 5th house. This is a pretty positive energy. Great time for self-expression, creativity, writing, and romance. 5th house is always casual, fun, romance, and dating. If there's any sort of creative projects that you haven't, finished and you want to work on, a great time for that as well too. If you have children, there can be more of a focus on children. If you don't have children, just being cautious with so much in that 5th house of pregnancy. Big shifts around the children. And yeah, 5th house is a pretty positive energy, a lot of creativity, and you might be out there dating again as well too. Sagittarius, lagna, or moon, changes to the home or real estate, might feel a little disconnected or dissatisfied in the work. Home environment can change. You may want to change things around the home, beautify, or move. Can be themes of real estate at this time as well too. The mother can need more of your attention or might come across as just needy at this time as well too. Big themes of the mother, the family, and the home come into your life at this time. Capricorn, lagna, or moon, all of this energy goes into the 3rd house. Learning new things, short-term travel. 3rd house is quick travels, quick trips, being in the car. Learning will be very prominent, and there can be a theme as well too around the younger siblings or siblings in general. The siblings might need more of your attention or time, or they might be going through some big changes as well too. Great time to blog, write, or communicate information. Writing becomes a theme, self-expression, learning, travels, and siblings. Aquarius, lagna, or moon, the eclipse activates and hits the money houses. All right, so expansion around the wealth. Money can come in unexpected ways and is coming from the self. You're more confident in your ability to make money at this time. Also, the 2nd house rules the voice, so you may be more open to expressing things, singing, using the voice in some way at this time. There's a lot of changes around the voice. You also may be viewing your childhood experiences and your upbringing differently. In Vedic Astrology, the 2nd house also does rule our family life and our upbringing as well too. Just be cautious of overspending at this time with so much in that 2nd house. All right, and last but not least, Pisces, lagna, or moon. This is hitting the 1st house. So there's huge changes around the self, big transformations around your appearance, the way you come across to the world. Can connect directly to a relationship or a past relationship. Maybe you're wanting to up level after the ending of a relationship. Maybe you're wanting to change how you look so you can attract more people in your relationships. Something about your physical being is going through a huge change or transformation. This eclipse and all this energy hits the 1st house of the self. It can be a lot of fated changes on your path. Getting closer to your true destiny and who you need to become to improve yourself in all ways because of that 1st 7th house axis. All right, this was the April predictions. Read it always from lagna and then Chandra lagna, which means from your moon sign as the ascendant. Let me know how you guys are feeling down below and how you've been feeling during all this crazy, crazy energy. I'll talk to you guys soon.